Hi, it's just me, the tech guy again, and today I'll be reviewing the Dell Inspirion 1525, which is a 15-inch laptop that is available for around $500 today. I bought it for $600 when I bought it, but $500 right now, because I've had it for about a year, so this is not like, oh, I just got this laptop, let me do a review. I've had it for a year, so I think I know what I'd be talking about whenever I say it sucks or it's good. I have it packaged up like this because I'm selling it. I am selling it, I believe Friday, next Friday, so about 10 days, to buy a MacBook 13-inch unibody. But, okay, let's talk about this for now. This laptop, like I said, is available for about $500. Now, do I think it's worth that? Well, I'll get into it and I'll tell you what. I'm going to rate it between 1 and 10. 10 being the best and 1 being the worst, and, well, get into that. Alright, well, here we go. This is the basic way it looks. I mean, it looks pretty, usual. Nothing weird. It's not black or anything. It's just the normal, color. The keyboard, I'll go ahead and say the keyboard's good. I mean, like, it doesn't flop down or anything. None of the keys have fallen out on me, but it is just maybe a little bit loud if you're like a really fast typer, but I'm not, so I average about 35 words per minute, which is decently slow. Now I'll talk about the trackpad. The trackpad is small, I will say, but it works fine, except for whenever you have 2 fingers on it, it will not work, but I do have a problem with that, but I don't ever hold 2 fingers on it. Whenever I use it, I put 1 finger on the button and then the other finger on the trackpad, but sometimes it picks up this finger on the trackpad, but it's not there. But sometimes it picks it up, so the trackpad will not work right for me. But besides that, the trackpad is fine. And it's one of the bad things about it. I don't have anything against Microsoft or Windows, but I'll go ahead and say it has Windows Vista on it, and Windows Vista does not work well on this computer, which Vista works fine now that it has Windows Service Pack 1 out, but on this computer it does not. I don't know why. I've had multiple crashes and I've had to reinstall it 3 times. Now, I don't know what's up with that, because the other computer I have running it has lower specs than this, but it still works better. I've never had to reinstall it. But okay, let's talk about the screen. Let's see if we can get a good angle. That's good enough. Okay, let's talk about the screen. The screen it's good. It's 15.4 inches. It looks pretty good, but it's not the strongest screen. It's like it's got a glare. I don't really like the glare, but you'll just have to live with it. It's what's on this computer. But the glare is, I'm not really that bad about glare, but this glare is really bad. Like, you can't even, it's just bad. And I don't know if you could see it, but this computer has no webcam or microphone, which you might not think you need it, but after you buy a computer like this, I think the newer models actually have it, but this one doesn't. If you buy a computer without a webcam, you'll think, oh, I don't need it. But then later you find out that you really, really want it, and it's going to be like, oh, I already bought this, and it's not fun to have an external one attached because it's just not cool because you have wires going everywhere, and it's probably going to fall off. It just looks a lot better with one built in. But okay, it has touch sensitive buttons right here for volume and basic media functions. Now, I'm not going to turn it on for review. I'm not reviewing Windows. I'm just showing the computer. And I don't have Windows on it. I'm actually running a Ubuntu by Linux. Let me see how long this video's been going on. Alright, about 4 minutes, so I could keep going. Alright. Now that you can see, it sits up about right. The screen isn't lower down on this or anything. It's set up the right way. And one of the things that I don't like about it is the opening of it. It's not a smooth opening like the bottom tries to come with it. It's not like those nicer notebooks where it just magically opens. It's nothing like that. The hinge is good. I haven't had any problems with the screen falling down. But, alright. What I am going to say about this is I don't like the design. It's a heavy notebook. It's about 7 pounds. But it has 4 USB ports, which is good. You want that in a laptop. 4 USB ports is pretty awesome. It's fatter down here, but it slims down when it goes this way. Which, it's not it's not too fat of a notebook, but it sure does weigh a lot, which I don't like. I'm going to get, like I said, the 13-inch MacBook weighs 4 pounds. It's good enough for me. This weighs 7, and it's too heavy, I say. But overall, do I think you should buy it? And what score do I give it? Well, I'll give it the score of 4.5. I know that is pretty low, but that's what it gets because, like I said, Windows does not run too well on it. And if you do get Windows to run, don't bother trying to run any games. I know you shouldn't because it's only a $500 computer, but the video card is really terrible, actually. Sure, it says 300 and something megabytes on the video card, but it's integrated, and I don't know why it's so bad, but it's just a terrible video card. I mean, like, not even iTunes would really cooperate with it. Just quite terrible, I say, but, you know, if you don't need that, I guess you can go with this computer if you want, but I don't recommend it. I'd recommend going with a, maybe an HP, but I'm probably not going to buy anything else from Dell. Maybe their other computers are better, but as of now, this one is not working for me. That's why I'm selling it. And, alright, so I gave it a 4.5. And do I think you should buy it? Obviously not, because I gave it a 4.5, and I just told you that you shouldn't buy it unless you absolutely need a relatively cheap computer. But I mean, you could get an HP for around that price too, maybe $100 more, but I'd go with something a little bit better. Okay, that's all I've got to say about it. And I will see you guys later. Subscribe, please. I need a lot more viewers. And tell your friends about me. Thanks. Bye.